Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and welcome back to another F1 game experiment here on F1 2018. Today, we asked the question, what happens when a Formula 1 car has zero drag? Yep, zero drag. That is going to be quite something, because F1 cars are inherently quite draggy, and also the nature of producing downforce equals creating drag. You can't really create downforce without having any form of drag, so to have zero is going to be the ideal Formula 1 car. You know, aerodynamicists dream of being able to produce downforce on Formula 1 cars without having any drag to worry about, because then you have a very quick car in a straight line, able to slipstream people, and also at the same time go quick in the corners. So today, we're going to do just that. We're going to jump into the files of the Williams car, because obviously it's kind of our test mule car. Sorry, Williams, but it really is a bit of a mule of a car. And here are the drag values: 0.950, 6 and 0.99425. We're going to take that and just put that to 0 and put that to 0. So the minimum and a maximum drag will be completely 0. If you're wondering, by the way, these are like the downforce figures and whatnot, so you can see the difference between the downforce and the drag, 0.9 to 1.7. But we're going to put this down to 0, and we're going to see what on earth this does. Firstly, I'm going to test it out, as we usually do, in time trial, just to see if we don't break the game at 0, because, you know, with the weightless cars, if you remember, when we put the weight to 0, well, this happened. Quali, please don't crash. Oh my, what? What's happened there? Okay, oh. So I'm just going to make sure it doesn't break the game. Then we can proceed with doing our very technical, scientific, hard-hitting experiment, scientific research, and go and race this Williams car against the AI and see how we do. With 0 drag, in theory, we should be rocketing off the line. You know, there's no air resistance, basically. The car can slip through like a, I don't know, a hot knife through butter. That's a very, you know, staple phrase. Like, I was looking for something else, like, I don't know, like the car's going through a nice, well, bit of air, really. The other cars will feel like they're going through custard in comparison to us, I guess, with 0 drag. So let's just get into it. Time trial, you know the usual, the French Grand Prix, Paul Ricard. It's our testing ground, pretty much. I don't know why. Can anyone remember why we chose Paul Ricard? I literally don't even remember the first experiment we did at Paul Ricard, but for some reason, it literally has just become the test bed of these wacky F1 experiments. So let's just go back to Paul Ricard, and first of all, see if I can actually load into the game. 0 drag car. If this works out, I should send this video to Ross Brawn and his boffins. They need to figure this out, you know? This would solve the dirty air effect, no end, you know? 0 drag. Easy. Overtaking a straight line. You don't even need drag. You don't even need DRS. DRS would become obsolete with 0 drag. It's the drag reduction system. Oh, sorry, Bob. There's no drag to reduce. I don't know why I said Bob. I'm just going to pick out the most white random name ever. Bob, you know, there's no drag to reduce, you know? You don't need the flap to open up. Right. Everything seems pretty normal, I think, actually. I think the game is functioning pretty darn well. I can definitely feel the car is faster. Oh my god, it really is quick. Oh, okay. It's almost like you have to wind it up. Like, it starts off, you know, the normal speed, because drag doesn't really affect you at, like, I don't know, 40 miles per hour, I guess, in an F1 car. Once you get up to speed, though, we really are bowling along at, you know, 200 miles per hour, 220, 243 is the maxes of the engine, but look how quick we are going there. This is a speedy boy. Very quick. I mean, you can tell. It's almost like I've sped up the video, but obviously I'm talking at the same time, so I've not sped up the video. I will say it's a lot harder to brake, though, without with less drag, because I'm going much faster through these corners than I really think I would be going at, so definitely that's something, but I can definitely tell also, I mean, I know I'm using a controller right now, but I can kind of tell from the force feedback on the controller itself as well. The car feels very floaty, which makes sense, because there's no drag to kind of, you know, almost pretend like it's a normal car with, like, parachutes on the back of it, you know, pulling us down the other way. I feel like that's almost what drag's like in a Formula 1 car, in essence, you know, because you're going a lot faster. So, you know, there's no parachutes pulling us back. And so it does feel a bit, you know, like we're just kind of floating in the air or flying in the air. I'm not going to do the high voice. I usually would attempt to, but I'm a little bit ill at the moment. If I did, my voice would just crack, so I won't try and sing the flying in the air song. But I think we're done here. It's not going to break the game. Let's see how this goes then against AI. I'm curious. Can we actually go out there and win a Grand Prix from last place with with no drag? Let's see if it's possible. Now, again, you know, keeping in with the scientific control, we'll do this experiment at the Italian Grand Prix, because that's kind of been where we can really pull out the taps, you know, down the back straight. You'll really see the difference between a zero drag Formula 1 car and a normal one. I'm hoping this is going to be quite comical in the way we close up to cars with zero drag, but we'll see about it. Alright, here we go, loading in. Let's just skip through all the crofty intro there and the waffle, get to the grids. Where are we? P16?
Okay, here we go.
That's alright.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I will not let you down, man. What you don't know is I've secretly made your crap car amazing now with one simple 2 clicks of a button. Obviously, it doesn't work like that in real life F1, but if it did, oh my god, it'll be quite amazing. But right, P16, so not last place, but it's far enough. It's far enough. So let's get into this then. Let's see. I really want the acceleration to be quite good around here. I couldn't tell at Paul Ricard how good it's going to be compared to other cars, but let's see. Fire lights are out, and we are on the way. Okay, initially, obviously, not that great. But now with zero drag, here we go. There we go. It's pulling. It's pulling. It's pulling. Here we go. To the inside. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I absolutely spun it. I'm so sorry, Mama. I need to try that again. I was not prepared for the speed I was going to that corner. Do you realise that is the fastest a Williams has ever gone into turn 1 at Monza in the last couple of years? He's just minding his own business, then oh. Although, to be honest, this would have, you know, really spiced up 2018 if this happened a few times. Right, well, we've established that the mod works, and the experiment is a resounding success, really, it seems. Let's just see if I can control this into turn 1. But I reckon by the end of lap 1, I could be in first place. Not even joking. I think that this car has that much... I mean, look at it. Swaropkin's gone so quickly, he got held up behind a car. Right, slow this thing down. Oh my god. See, that's the one thing, obviously. Drag resistance, you know, drag on a car does... That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't me. Right, drag obviously does help when you're braking, because obviously there's more air resistance. But now I've got no air resistance because I've got no drag. So this is why it's... Oh, it's being a little bit tricky. Right, okay, wait. I need to stop. I want to legitimately, without cutting corners and whatnot and spinning people around, I want to get into first place by the end of lap 1. This will be the fastest a Williams car has ever gone. I mean, forget the Senna days and whatnot. Forget the days of old when Senna had his jaw dropped to the floor with the OP as hell Williams with, you know, trick suspension. This is the fastest Williams known to man, and I want to do it properly. So nice and easy into turn 1. Sorry. Okay, that's just a bit of a love tap. A little bit of a love tap. Round the outside, up into P8. Get the power down now. Straighten this up. It's fine. They can get away from us because we're going to wind up this thing. And on the curve, on the right here, we got... Look at it. Oh, my. You're just jealous. You're jealous of how good this car is. Look, it's difficult to control this car with the pad. It's maybe with a steering wheel will be a bit easier, but, you know, with these experiments, I always like to do it on a controller. Try and remove any outside, you know, obstacles, because I do drive better with a wheel, so try and remove that kind of thing and just really purely have it all about the mod. So let's try and do this again. So I'm going to brake about now, like literally like at 200 meters I'm having to brake because of the lack of drag. I've been pinched by Van Dorn, that's fine. I've been hit by Van Dorn. I've been literally pushed off the circuit by Van Dorn. That's very rude. I'm down to P13. It's 3 wide up ahead. That's not going to be good for me, but oh my god, look at this AI battle. 3 wide. Are you kidding me? I've never seen this much craziness on lap 1 before. Right, down the inside of 2 cars here. 3 cars. I'm just going to make that just about... No, I'm in the gravel. What is it about the zero drag car? It's just inviting chaos. Right, go. Get the power down. Come on, I'm nowhere near first place now. We need to be making these moves. Gonna go here. Oh, stop this! They're jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous of the speed we have. Building the speed down the inside of many, many cars. That's a good turn 1. Up into P6. That's just how we do in this car. get the power down. The Ferrari obviously has the initial acceleration, but then we burst through. Going to lift off there. Literally, that's how much pace this car has. I'm going to lift off, but there we go. P2, and we're not even at the end of Sector 1. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't keep restarting it for 5 million times, you know. The AI are just too stupid around it. They can't handle the mega speed I have. I will say that the handling has been compromised. This thing now does steer like a boat. You do need drag to have a good car in the corners, actually. You can't have downforce and just no drag because, you know, when you're braking, you need that drag to help slow you down, you know. I need some attachments of, like, parachutes to stop it. But, I mean, we've got to P1. Obviously, not amazingly legitimately, but still, by the time we got to before we got to Sector 2. So, you know, resounding success. This has been a wholehearted success. You know, we've not broken the game or anything. I mean, I've crashed there, but ignore that. But I think we can call this one a success. So that is what happens when there is zero drag in a Formula 1 car, guys. Good things happen. Very good things happen. This is the ideal Formula 1 car. Williams, look into it. George Russell, Kubica will be loving you for this season if you do so. Guys, if you did enjoy the random video, then be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, do subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I'm aarava. I hope you enjoyed your day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Sergei Sorokin just set a 120 fast lap of the Grand Prix there. That is an amazing, amazing thing. Williams absolutely slapping everyone, and Hamilton's P19. You love to see it.